Getting toward dusk in Chicago. It's the 81st National Football League annual selection meeting. Selection Square in Grant Park, overlooking the city along the shores of Lake Michigan, as we go from outside to inside the Auditorium Theater of Roosevelt University, a building that's been here since 1889, even longer than the National Football League. And so history meets history, and what history will be established tonight? Quarterbacks for the second straight year to go 1-2. It'll be Jared Goff, expected to go to the Rams. Now in LA, the quarterback from Cal. Carson Wentz, the Bison from North Dakota State, expected to go number 2 to Philadelphia. And then what? Will it be San Diego picks 3? Dallas picks after. Will it be Jalen Ramsey? Will it be one of the most talented players in the draft? Will it be Miles Jack, who, injury or no, we know what he can do when healthy? Will it be a running back up hot? We had 2 go in the first round last year. Ezekiel Elliott, Ohio State, led them to the title a couple of years back. Will it be him? Well, we'll find out as the first round is about to be upon us. Hi, everybody. Glad you could be with us. You know, it's like an oasis in the middle of a desert. The Super Bowl ends. Yeah, there's the combine, but it's all about the draft, and then the players go off to their teams. So this has always been the end of April, time to really talk football again.
The 2016 NFL Draft is now officially open. The Los Angeles Rams are on the clock.
And so the commissioner, Roger Goodell, has kicked it off out there in Selection Square. There's LA Live, and they know that in about 10 minutes, they're going to know who their first Los Angeles Ram draft pick is. And, of course, they traded up. The Rams did with the Tennessee Titans. And now we'll make the first pick as the new-look Los Angeles Rams. The trade that you all know about, but exactly the way it goes, the Tennessee Titans had the number 1 pick. Since they picked Marcus Mariota last year, no reason for them to stay there and pick a quarterback. So they swapped 1 and 15. Rams get a 4 and 6. But, of course, here's what the Titans get, and we'll talk to them later. The second round this year, the third round picks, the first and third in 2017. It's a haul for Tennessee. It's a moment for the Rams. Well, the tale of the tape with these 2 quarterbacks, and we can debate, and you really hope that they're both successful, but interesting, each team, both the Rams and Philly, kind of had their eye on different guys, and it's going to work out to each team's favor. And Mel and John and Lewis, you can look, who would be your number 1 guy? There's the tale of the tape. Certainly more college starts for Goff, national championships for Wentz.
Well, I think you look at the amount of starts, number 1, and also the fact, I think when you look at Jared Goff, he's been there since August. Carson Wentz had this meteoric rise from 38 on the board up into the middle of the first, say 15, then up to 7 where he is right now. Goff is at 5, so I didn't want to flip him because of all the noise and all the other opinions that were out there. I stuck with Jared Goff, the way he maneuvers in the pocket, the way he really, I think, dealt with adversity. And that's what you're going to have to deal with in the NFL. He got hit a lot. His offensive line was horrible. And I'm being kind saying horrible. And he's still at 189, say 195 pounds. Now he's up to 217. He took all that punishment, and he kept coming back for more and more and more. 2 years ago, he went to Evanston, Illinois to play Northwestern. They were an underdog. You led them to an upset victory there. Played against Utah this year. Thought, okay, this game Cal can win. He wasn't very good, but he kept on going out there and just attacking. Came up short in the end, got him down to about the 30-yard line. But I think you look at Jared Goff. He's filled that frame out. He's 6'4". He can spin it, and I think it's all about dealing with clutter in the pocket. He does it as well as anybody.
Well, he's thrown 1,600 passes in 3 years, and I love his feet. The continuous movement that he plays the position with. When the pocket is not clean, he can use his feet like Montana did in his day to create a new launching spot. Aaron Rodgers, the great ex-California Golden Bear. Look at his feet. He's able to see the field, get the alternate receivers, and that's a lot of the qualities I see in young Jared Goff. Watch him create a new launching spot. He keeps his eyes down the field, throws a beautiful pass. thrown a lot of passes. He's been in a no-huddle spread system. A lot of the information has come from the sideline. This is a 21-year-old man. He's going to take a little time. They need to have some patience with him.
Absolutely. And you know what this kid has shown, and Mel, you talked about it a little bit, he's shown perseverance, he's shown consistency. And that is something that right now he is going to have to need, because I don't think he's necessarily, if he goes to the Los Angeles Rams, is stepping into a situation that is ready-made for him. And this is a guy, hey, look, when you start comparing him to people in the past, I know we all do it, you got to compare him to a guy like Joe Montana. It jumped off the screen at me when you look at how Joe played the game in college with the thin lower body, thin upper body, but a guy who could throw the ball down the field. Jared just looks the same. He wears the number 16. He plays out there on the West Coast, and he just drops beautiful passes over in time and time again. Very consistent mechanics. Coach Gruden's already talked about the consistency with his feet, consistency with his delivery, consistency with his ability to read the field and make good decisions. And I think that's just something that's going to serve him well on a football team that right now, quite honestly, to steal one of your words, Coach, needs some juice, man.
With the first pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Jared Goff, quarterback, California.
Was it a secret? No. But now he's officially the Rams. And what a moment. Jared Goff, Bay Area, just moves down the coast to L.A. A lot of pressure. But you know what? They wouldn't have drafted him if they didn't think he could handle it. There they are, the Rams. Training in Oxnard will have their first preseason game. It's I don't often hype a preseason game, but the first time they'll play in the Coliseum, we'll see them in August. And their first regular season game, we'll have them on Monday night at San Francisco. So they were 7-9 last year in a very tough division with, of course, Arizona won it, and Seattle is always a favorite. Going to be tough to make a move, but the Rams are hoping that Goff is the guy that can do it. He's the 5th Cal quarterback to go in the first round. Some, like Steve Bartkowski, went number 1 overall. The Atlanta Falcons also in a trade in 1975. Really good player. Rich Campbell, Packers, didn't work out so well. Kyle, PBA bowler, didn't work out so well, Ravens. Aaron Rodgers speaks for itself. He's great. So he joins Rodgers and Bartkowski as guys that have been big, big successes. So we've talked Goff, and good luck to him and the Rams.
Well, Jeff Fisher said that part of the reason he didn't want to reveal who the pick was, that you could have that moment when the phone call came in. So what was that moment like?
It was well worth the wait, honestly. It's an unbelievable moment, once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I can't really put it into words right now. I'm very happy and very excited to get on and move on with my professional career.
The Rams met with you right out of the gate after the combine, and everybody talked about hand size, but it was pouring rain in Berkeley and cold. That's when they fell in love with you. What was the connection like for you?
It was great. I felt very comfortable with their whole staff and had a really immediate connection all the way from the combine. Felt really good with, like I said, their whole staff and Les Snead and everyone involved in the whole organization, and it's very exciting. Again, I'm very excited for it.
You're a California kid. Now you get to play your career in California. And we want to send a shout out to another California kid who's been a Rams fan forever. Ready? We miss you, Mort.
Mort, we miss you. Stay strong.
Boom.
With the first pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Jared Goff.
The NFL Draft tonight, and the overall #1 pick tonight, Cal quarterback Jared Goff. He was taken by the Los Angeles Rams, who just moved back to L.A. from St. Louis. Goff grew up in the Bay Area. He graduated from Marin Catholic High School. KTVU's Deborah Vilo live at Cal after attending a watch party with friends who say that number 16 couldn't be a nicer guy. Huh, Deborah?
Yeah, Frank, no doubt about his athletic ability. But here at Cal and in Marin, where we watch the draft, those who know Jared Goff best say his gifts go beyond football.
It is time for the 2016 National Football.
Call them Jared Goff's first fan club.
It's happening. This is it. Where do you think he's going? Rams, Philly?
Their kids grew up together, and Jared's oldest friends are with him now as he and his family take that big step into the pros.
I think Jared will be just fine in the NFL. Yeah, he's got a good base.
These families are part of that base, cheering Jared on TV, just like they cheered him when he set all sorts of records at Marin Catholic High School and went on to the California Golden Bears to smash more quarterback records.
This is the crew that was faithful and at the tailgates every weekend. So when we said this is going to happen, we all wanted to be together.
With the first pick in the 2016 NFL Draft.
Will fame change him? His 6th grade teacher says he still comes to visit her.
He would even come to my classroom and visit my kids that I taught. He'd come and play dodgeball with them, drop by the school. So he's a good guy. He's a really good guy. He projects who he is. That's the young man you see. There's nothing pretentious about him. He is the genuine deal.
The Los Angeles Rams select Jared Goff.
And when good guys do finish first, it's enough to bring tears.
I just love to see it come together for them. Oh my God. He just worked really hard, and he was dedicated to his friends and his family in a quiet way. I mean, I love seeing him just take ownership of it now.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to make a difference.
Those who know Goff best say he's already made a difference.
He was just that guy. Everybody gravitated towards him.
Even after he dropped basketball for football, he rooted for others.
When he didn't play for us his junior and senior year, he would lead the cheering section or the student section at our basketball games.
So now that Goff tailgate has to shift to the Southland, everyone we talk to, Frank, gives a lot of credit to Jared's parents for raising such a grounded guy.
And how great is this? Monday, September 12th, Rams, St. Louis at Levi Stadium. Deborah Villone at Cal tonight. Deborah, thank you.
But the proudest day for Cal's Jared Goff and the 49ers will have to deal for him with for years to come. He's headed for the LA Rams. You're going to hear from him, get the reaction from some of his teammates. Sports Part 2 next. It'll be one of those titles he carries with him the rest of his life, like Oscar winner or Hall of Famer. From here on out, it's Jared Goff, #1 draft pick.
The Los Angeles Rams select Jared Goff, quarterback, California.
What a moment. First Cal player selected #1 since Steve Bartkowski in 1975. The Goff's football career started in the North Bay to Marin Catholic High School, racked up incredible passing statistics at Cal, 26 school records, like his 96 career touchdown passes in only 37 games. His teammates and supporters react to this evening's selection.
The Los Angeles Rams select Jared Goff.
It's truly a dream come true. I mean, something that you kind of dream about as a kid, and for it to become a reality is awesome. And at the same time, though, I'm taking it as an honor and something that I'm going to have to, prove them right that they made the right decision.
His nickname is Jay Slim, so just seeing him putting in dedication, in the team meeting rooms and watching plays and putting in extra work and putting on weight, that's why I feel like he's #1 overall pick, and I really feel the Rams made a great decision.
You can really tell by the way his teammates reacted at that selection that guy definitely has the respect and love.